You've been sticking to your diet, but the scale won't budge. You're in a deficit, feeling hungry, but you're seeing the same number day after day on the scale. This is one of the most stressful parts of dieting. If you're in a calorie deficit, you are losing fat, but the scale measures much more than just fat. Most likely, you're holding on to water, especially subcutaneous water, which is under your skin, and it looks just like fat in the mirror, and it can make your scale weight stay the same or barely change for days or weeks. Stress, the menstrual cycle, sodium, and fluid intake are all common culprits. Stress in particular can cause water retention due to cortisol, which is one of our stress hormones. Tackling this might mean reducing stress, sleeping more, or taking a higher calorie day. For those with the menstrual cycle, water retention can increase over the 5 to 6 days before your period, followed by a drop over the 5 to 6 days after it begins. If you stick with your diet through this, you will often see 2 weeks worth of weight loss in the week after your period. Sodium and fluid intake can also affect scale weight. If you increase your sodium intake by eating saltier foods or adding more salt to your meals, this can cause your body to hold on to more water. As you get leaner and hungrier, you might subconsciously add more salt to your meals because it makes food taste better. So be mindful of your sodium intake. And if you've suddenly added a high sodium meal to your diet, this may cause your baseline weight to be a little bit higher simply due to extra body water. Not only does salting your food make it taste better, it also makes you thirstier. You may also be having more low-calorie drinks like sugar-free fizzy drinks, teas, coffee, and sugar-free squash when dieting to combat hunger. This combination of a higher sodium intake plus a higher fluid intake leads to a greater amount of stored body water, which can cause the scale weight plateau we're talking about. Try to stick to a fairly consistent daily fluid intake. You don't need to be super meticulous, but avoid huge swings in your daily fluid. Out of these factors, stress should be your main priority to address, so do whatever you can to reduce stress. That probably doesn't mean adding 30 minutes of meditation every morning. It's probably more like ensuring you have at least 1 or 2 hours to completely unwind before bed, stopping working so late into the evenings, stopping scrolling social media during any free moment in your day, and stopping stressing about your diet and training. If you want help with that last point, I'm ready whenever you are. DM me the word coaching and we can start right away.